Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. I'm going to be going over your weekly preview for the week of August 14th, 2023. Is that what it is? Yeah. And I'm probably going to make this abbreviated as quick as possible, so let's get right into it. Not feeling so great. Most of y'all probably know what it is. Nothing crazy. It's just a toothache. Yeah. Stupid dentist won't fix it right. And I went back in there, not recently, but they made me like not want to come back basically. So I got to find a new dentist. I got to go through the whole process again. It's very annoying, and they don't even listen to me when I go in. So it hurts really bad, and it's hard to make videos, and it's hard to sleep. So, but yeah, I'm gonna fight through it. Scribe me a river, new ultra rare troop, Waterborn Scribe. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Festival of Feathers. Play the new holiday event and earn currency for the holiday store. Unlock a new legendary troop, a new pet, and even some new armor. Guild Wars. I forgot about Guild Wars, but it is this week. Raid Boss. Help your guild close the portals this week. Use troops from a kingdom, Nexus, and daily battles to defeat the Raid Boss. The Dread Captain's Chest. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. Making sure my mic's working. There's a delay when I when I start these up. Week of Nexus. All Nexus troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain 10% to their skills. And bonus souls. Use the Waterborn Scribe and PvP and Explore to gain 40 souls. Alright, for Soulforge. Let's see what's in there. Let's do, we need Mythics. Our Proxy Avenger is really good, a top 10 Mythic. Mother of Darkness used to be good, not as much anymore. King Bloodwood, above average. Tina, 9,000, top 10. So, man, this one's up to you between Avendra and Tina 9,000. They're both really good. I think technically, that's a close one. Yeah, go just check out my top 20 Mythic video. I can't think right now which one I had above which. Tina's really good and just super solid, so if you need to choose between the two, I'd probably say Tina 9,000. So Tina 9,000, bunch of true damage, gains armor, spell block, electrified plating, super awesome, top 10 mythic. If you don't have it, you should get it. If you do have it though, Arc Proxy Avendra is a top 10 mythic. It's around the 10 mark, it's not anything like top 5, but really good, only Uber Doomstorm in the game. Convert all yellow gems to Uber Doom Skulls. Curse, Web, and Poison the strongest enemy. Conjure an Uber Doomstorm when an enemy dies. So top 10 mythic if you don't have it. Tina and Arc Proxy Avendra are the way to go. Mother of Darkness, King Bloodwood are around the same. They're like above average mythics. Mother of Darkness used to be really good, and King Bloodwood is never been great, but he's still pretty good. He's decent. So yeah, if you whatever one you choose out of these two, they're both decent. But that would be collection purposes, and if you're still saving for top 10s, don't do it. Alright, Garuda, King Mikhail, Chief Stronghorn, and High Priestess Chaska. King Mikhail's pretty good. It might be High Priestess Chaska, though. She would be number 1 legendary, hits all enemies, and blesses all yellow allies. It could potentially loop. It has a light storm. And then you'd go with King Mikhail. He's really good sometimes in certain restrictions. Explodes a row, deals damage to all enemies. You can 50% start it. Then we have Garuda and... what's the other one? Garuda... Chief Stronghorn. So it's Garuda. And then Chief Stronghorn. So yeah, that's the Soulforge. Tina 9,000. Then Arc Proxy Avendra. Then Mother of Darkness, then King Bloodwood. The legendaries are High Priestess Chaska, then King Mikhail, then Garuda, then Chief Stronghorn. Weapons. The only one worth mentioning in here is Osha's Tome. Explode 4 gems for each blue ally and each elemental ally. So if you have a full team of blue or a full team of elemental, or even if you just have 2 or 3 blue or 2 or 3 elemental, it freaking blows up the whole board. It's awesome. It has like a blue storm on it too. It's great. You're going to use it a lot this week if you're smart. Wand of Stars you can't make, but it is technically a Nexus weapon, so it works this week. And yeah, there's nothing else there, I don't think. That's super awesome. I think I used this for one low-level team. If you don't have it. And yeah. So that's the Soulforge. Basically, Tina 9000, Arc Proxy Avendra, and Osha's Tome. The super duper priority, you probably want to get Osha's Tome first because it's so cheap. And then you would go with Tina, and then Arc Proxy Avendra. And everything else is skippable. Alright, so that's a Soulforge. Let's go check out that, we got Raid. So I'm just going to go over it in general. I have a team video. Go check it out, please. Support the channel. Would appreciate it. But as you can see here, event captain is Prince Basalt. He has 2 times magic, and he earns 2 times score in this event only. So in the shop, you're going to want to buy up to at least the weapon. You want that weapon. It's another Explodey, Brown, Nexus ally, summon a Nexus troop. But to get enough copies of Prince Basalt, you got to at least buy up to the weapon, and then probably use a minor blue or something. As well as your rewards go further out, I think, right? Yeah, I guess so. So you might need to just extra sigils for that to go further and get the extra rewards. So you have to use Prince Basalt on your team. He can instant kill the Zul'Goth anyway, so it's not like you wouldn't have used him. But you want to use him from Jump Street, pretty sure. Like he might not, it might not matter early when you're not facing Zul'Goth, but might as well just get him on there and get going. So that's basically the raid event. It's a Zul'Goth. It's like the towers. It's like Invasion, except for there's only one tower, and it's Zul'Goth, and he's the raid boss. Then there's a troop that hits him really hard and scores double if you use him on the team. So make sure you use Prince Basalt. That's all you really have to do. And make sure he has his extra ascension and traits and everything, just to make sure you get that double points. That's raids. I have a video on that. Go check it out, please. It's only 6 minutes long. It has 3 teams, and I think they're pretty decent for me not sleeping and not feeling so great. I think they're still pretty good. It's a Nexus restriction, so it's not the easiest one anyway. Alright, so that's raids. Now what? Soulforge, raids, let's take the shop. And we got this Waterborn Scribe, 12 blue, purple, elemental from Nexus. Convert all yellow gems to brown, give 2 magic to all allies, boosted by gems converted. Not worth it because it don't have empowered. But, hey, collection purposes, another troop from the Nexus. Getting Nexus closer to, I think 20? 20 power? So that's good. Get Arcane Spirit Trait Stones, that's blue and purple. Let's go check that out. Probably not going to edit this very much. I'm trying to go quicker. I can't help myself. Even though I know this is going to hurt me, I still can't help myself. I'm a motor mouth. About this game, at least. Alright, so what has good traits with this trait stone? You can buy as many as you want in the glory shop. It's the best time to get trait stones. Save up your glory. What else are you using glory on? You might as well save up your glory and get trait stones and fully trait all these troops. Got Ferris Ra, Necromaster. Skady has that Ice Storm, Snowstorm. Possessed King, Unstable Possession. Ulor, Ancient Chill. Bernalis, Enchanted Vines. Scion has a couple interesting things, or at least one. Liraza has the only Madness Storm. Scylla has the Deadly Waters. Shagaroth is nice, but I don't think he needs to be fully traded. But it is nice to have. Triton is your 50% start for Merfolk. And yeah, I might miss some. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Empowered Converter here, Draxius. So, I'm just pointing out some. You might want to look at it yourself. Empowered Converter. Always nice to have fully traded. Look at Shadow Hunter. Look at its name. The R is just hanging out all by itself. When did that happen? Whenever they changed the card design, I guess, but that's pretty crazy. Anything else, y'all? No. So, pretty lackluster stone. Pretty lackluster. You usually start with the legendaries because you know 100% chance they use this stone because they're exactly the color of the stone. And, you know, Scion, Scylla, Triton. Look at stuff like that, and then go check out your mythics. Because you're going to need another stone to do the mythics. You can't just do it off this one stone. But it is, like, if you collected the other stone in a other glory shop because you're thinking ahead, and now this is the other one you needed, then you could do a mythic. And that's how you got to play the game sometimes. But yeah, not the greatest trait stone ever, but every single trait stone has something, so we got to point it out. Event key drop table is the Nexus, so let's go check that out. Not sure if this is faster, but Probably not. Nexus. Base rarity. Show all. Alright, so the mythics are just ho-hum. You got Aquaria, you got Kalika. Aquaria is the better one of the two, in my opinion, because you can pair it with Aquaticus and have a pretty cool team with Osha's Tome and all that stuff. King Heliodor is okay. He's just single target damage, though, so not my favorite. But he goes okay with Queen Ashe, who is also okay. Nothing great here. Yeah, this would be just collection purposes. There's not even that many troops, so... It's probably the least valuable event key in the game. I would not throw them unless you just were on vacation during the Nexus and you need a bunch of the troops. Because it's not worth it. Even if you get super lucky and get the mythics, they're not even that good. And the legendaries are just okay. So I would skip on this one if I were you. Alright, what else is going on this week? Alright, so today there's a plenty going on. You got your raids, of course. Festival of Feathers is there. We'll go over that in a second and do a team. We got Epic Trials. Of course, I'll show you that and explain to you how to do that. Underspire. I'll have a team for you for that as well. Guild Wars starts tomorrow. Crazy busy week, y'all. What else? Is there anything else? So, tomorrow, we're going to have the faction event for Umbral Nexus. And Guild Wars starts proper. Make sure you do your Sentinels and your Defense today, so you don't have to miss out tomorrow. And then Wednesday we have a pet, the Grey Malkin. Thursday we have Elementalist, one of the best classes in the game for the class event. And this weekend we have Arena. It's not a big skip. It's not like a break for you. But hey, if you treat it that way, it's fine. I understand. I might even do that sometimes. But hey, they're presenting writs to you, and they don't do that very often. So at least go get your writs. Arena's really good practice, and it helps you get better at the game. I know it's really not worth it, but they're presenting writs to you, so go get the writs at least. You maybe have to do, what, like 4 battles a day? 4 arenas a day to get to the writs or something? It's probably a little bit more, maybe 5 arenas a day. So 5 on Friday, 5 Saturday, 5 Sunday. I know that sounds like a lot, but they're presenting writs to you. It's up to you whether you want to go get them or not. You're not allowed to complain about writs and kingdom level and power if you don't go get every writ that they present to you. So don't complain about it if you're skipping arena, please. Even though it's not a lot, but hey. I think I'm saying but hey a lot. Arena this weekend, so a big skip, a big break for everybody. You still got Guild Wars going on. You still got all this other crap, so it's not even really a break anyway. It's probably the best time to actually not do the arena because of everything else going on. Alright, so that's what's up this week. Let's go check out... Let's get the campaign out of the way. What's on the adventure board? Ooh, look, see, VIP keys. Sometimes I get these, and people are like, why do you have VIP keys? Well, this is why. Sometimes they appear on the adventure board or on the calendar or something like that. So make sure you do that one. Gem keys and VIP keys. And then the campaign. We found the map. It was real, but we couldn't read it. It was encrypted in an old mariner's cant. I thought Johnny may have known it, but it turned out he couldn't read in any language. The Waterborn Scribes of Nexus could certainly know it, though. Is that right there? I've never heard that. It was encrypted in an old mariner's cant. Huh. Maybe that's supposed to be chant? Or, I don't know, maybe I'm just never seen that before. Task, match master, match 4 or more gems in any battle. You're going to be able to use Chalcedony this week or Todd with the sports, so that should be pretty easy. Win 20 PvP battles. That sucks. I know everybody hates it, but it's just like Arena on the weekend. You should be doing PvP to Tier 1 every week. Anyway, we got Guild Wars. You could just do this through Guild Wars, but you usually want to get your stats before Guild Wars starts, so most people are probably going to do it today, get their stats for Guild Wars tomorrow, instead of just letting it happen throughout the week. Brawler is just going to happen. Don't have to worry about it. The only one you have to... None of these you really have to worry about, except for the PvP one, if you want your stats for Guild Wars tomorrow. Getting that Dread Arquebus, maybe? Hold on a sec. Okay, we get this and this, so nothing really. Stat is attack, which is kind of important for Guild Wars. I mean, it's only 3 attack. It's not if you're super into Guild Wars and you want to have the best chance possible, you're going to do your campaign today, get that 3 attack so you have it for tomorrow. If you don't care about Guild Wars, you can just let it happen throughout the week and not even pay attention to the campaign and get it done alongside of everything else without even looking at it. So that's the campaign. Let's go check out the Epic Trials. I'm not going to do one on the video today. I did them off video. I did 3 of them, so I know what I'm talking about. This Epic Trial is kind of neat in that it's like, I had a great way of saying it earlier and I've already forgotten. It's each troop on the team, there's going to be a time and place to cast each one. So you wait until that time and place, and you wait until it's perfect time to cast each one. Well, what are you saying? Okay, so if you're going to take skulls anyway, right? You might as well convert a chosen mana gem to an Uber Doom Skull. So if you're taking skulls because you don't want the enemy to take them, then cast Doomed Gargoyle. Queen Ash is here. If there's more than one enemy on the if there's more than one enemy left, and you have nothing else going on, you cast Queen Ash. She's like your best option anyway, but with all the other troops on the team, you kind of have to wait and only cast them at the perfect time. So, like the Umbral Giant, you cast this when there is green next to brown. If there's a lot of green next to brown, you would cast the Umbral Giant. And only then. Shale. You only cast this if you need mana, and you can convert a mana gem into an elemental star and get an extra turn. So there's 3 troops on this team. Actually, all 4 of them. You only cast them in specific situations. So whoever fits that situation on that turn is who you're going to cast. And you leave them in the order that they gave them to you in. Doomed Gargoyle has 50% skull reduction. Queen Ash has 50% skull reduction. Umbral Giant is stealthy and can target like an annoying enemy. Shale is just a mana generator. Dust Storm, put her on the bottom. This is the best order just because of the skull reduction on the first 2. The enemies, the worst one is probably her because she has that 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage, but they're really not that bad. There's not that many here that are... The enemy team's pretty easy. Our team's not OP or anything. There's no, like, super duper summon or super duper skull damage or super duper anything, but the enemy team is so weak that you're probably not going to lose. As long as you cast everything in the right situation, you should be fine. Only cast Doomed Gargoyle when you're going to take skulls, or you have to take skulls, or you can make a extra turn with skulls. Otherwise, leave them up and don't cast them. Queen Ash only casts when there's multiple enemies, and you have nothing else going on. Umbral Giant only casts when green is next to brown. And then Shale only casts when you need mana, and you can make an extra turn by converting a mana gem into an elemental star. You'll see what I mean once you get into it. I just didn't want to run a long battle and talk the whole time. I think that's a good enough explanation. I hope I'm doing a live stream on Wednesday at 10 a.m. EST. I'll show you guys the last couple battles on that live stream. But if you understand what I'm saying and you apply it, you're going to do fine and win. Okay, so now we got the Underspire. Pretty easy. Well, you know, it's freaking Nexus troops, so it's similar to the raid. Take off the raid boss captain guy and then put something else on the team, and you got your team. So go use your raid team and just take off Prince Basalt and put something else on, and that's your Underspire team. This is like the Brown Guild Wars team from Faceless One, except for Osha's Tome instead of Mountain Crusher. You can use the wand if you want. Only bad thing about the wand is it uses every single color, so it's going to block everybody else on the team. So you're going to have to put it down further in the team if you want it to work right. And then it's not going to get up, and you're like getting up Queen Ash or something instead. And might as well get up the Osha's Tome real quick, cast it, blow up the whole board, get everybody up, cast, and win. Instead of sitting there and fiddle farting with your Wand of Stars, blocking all the rest of your troops, or trying to get it up when it's in the back of the team. Like, I think Osha's Tome's the way to go. But Osha's Tome, Queen Ash, King Helodor, and Shale. It's super easy. It's pretty fast. I could probably just run a battle. And if you don't have this team, go look at the raid team video. Take that team and just bring it over to the Underspire. You should be fine. You can even take Prince Basalt off and put something better on. Sometimes these events are so similar that it's not worth me wasting time making, you know, the same team twice, basically. And they're dead. I mean, the Queen Ash kills 3 things. The King Heliodor will kill the last thing. It goes together like peanut butter and jelly. The Queen Ash and the King Heliodor, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. Once you use it for like 10 battles plus, you'll figure it out. That Queen Ash hits 3, pulls 1 to the top, bang, you kill it with King Heliodor. They're all dead. So that's that. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, the Festival of Feathers. I think that's the last thing though, huh? Guild Wars, of course. Don't forget about Guild Wars. Use brown troops to fight event battles. Each event battle earns Beast Spirits. Spend Beast Spirits in the event shop to purchase Grimfeather, Grimfeather's Cub, and more. Alright, let me show you a team real fast. Okay, this is the deep team. Because it's going to get deep. When you're playing this on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, it's going to get hard. You can use triple Chalcedony. You can use double Chalcedony with Chernabog. You can use Todd with the sports, and they'll do it the whole way. You can't lose. Success rate, 100% chance. You're going to get it done. Use Todd, multiple Todds, or use multiple Chalcedonis. You'll be completely fine, I promise. If you're a high-level player, it's just a brown restriction, right? You can use all the brown troops. So you can use High King Irongut, you can use Guard's Avatar, Sir Quentin Hadley, or you can use CT here. And I like the Great Maul outside of the Underworld because it's a 100% chance to devour. So you'd be like, why not use High King Irongut? Well, he doesn't have a 100% chance. He's more mana cost. That's why. So we're trying to... There's nothing... The bad part is there's nothing for that last spot. If you have a different troop for that last spot, go for it. I wanted something empowered, and there really wasn't anything. So I'm hoping that this guy here will convert blue to purple and get up the wand, maybe. We got the wand now, so we cast it. When you have both Great Maul and CT, cast CT. Got skulls, though, so... Because you might miss, and then you do this, and you win. Now you get a big tank that makes yellow and brown that gets up your CT. But the cool thing about Great Maul is it's a 100% chance to devour. It's only a legendary. It's a lower mana cost. It makes yellow and brown on the board, which CT uses. And then when it casts that one time, it's not going to steal mana from CT anymore, and CT can try to loop. So it's pretty cool. I think it's a team people don't really consider. But yeah, 100% chance to devour. Only a legendary. Less mana cost. Puts the colors on the board that we need for CT to loop. And then CT can loop after that. We have a big tank in first slot that's no longer taking mana and stealing mana from CT. I think it's a good idea for later on here. Early on, yes, use Guard's Avatar, Sir Quentin Hadley. If you're a lower level player, yes, use Chalcedony or Todd. But I'm showing you a later on team because I feel like sometimes I don't do that. And then you guys it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you're trying to use my team for Monday. And it's going slow because I put a success rate team in there instead of like a fast or a deep team. So this one will work. And this slot, though, do whatever you want because I couldn't figure anything out. It's mainly these 3 right here. And then this is just, hey, if you do Daughter of Ice, that's cool. If you do Angry Mob, that's cool. Herald of Damnation. One of those. Alright, so that's that. Oh, and by the way, please, if you're following my advice, get the armor first. Why, Senny? Why get the armor first? Well, there could be an earthquake. There could be a nuclear explosion. There could be a meteor that hits the Earth. There could be a blizzard all of a sudden. There could be a typhoon. You know? Maybe you go on vacation all of a sudden. Maybe you hit the lottery and you go on vacation all of a sudden and you don't play Gems of War for the rest of the week. Well, the one thing that you're never going to be able to get again after you get back from your Hawaii vacation or your Turks and Caicos vacation is this thing. You're not going to be able to get this armor. The legendary is always going to be there. The reason why people get the legendary first is so they can hurry up and go use it and be the first person to use it and stuff. That doesn't work for everybody. You guys aren't making videos. You guys don't care, right? So the thing you're going to get first is the armor. Just in case you hit the lottery and go to Turks and Caicos, right? You never know. You could have a bad tooth all of a sudden and you can't get out of bed and it hurts really bad and you can't sleep, so you can't play the game. Yeah, so you get the armor first. I'm just trying to help you out. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to do it the correct way, the priority way, you do the armor first, because that's the thing you're never going to be able to get again, ever. Second, you do the pet. Same deal. You will be able to get this pet again, eventually, but they're really hard to get. But the golden version is probably never going to pop up again. So you have to get a certain amount of these to make the golden one pop up, to then get the golden one, which is just like the armor, something you'll never be able to get again. So you get that second. Last is the freaking legendary. People are telling you guys to do it backwards, because they do it that way because they want to make a video. You know what I mean? So do it the right way. Get the armor first, then get the pet, then get the golden pet, then get the legendary. Legendary's okay. If it gets a kill, it makes 10 purple gems, and it uses purple, and it has a 10% chance to summon an owlbear when my turn begins. Seems okay. But it's not worth, like, risking your Turks and Caicos vacation. I mean, get that armor, please. Follow Cynical's advice. Don't be a non-sensor. Armor first, then pet, then golden pet, then legendary. And you might have to buy the 50 gem offer each day to get all that accomplished. But I think that's everything, and even if it's not, I think I'm done. So, yeah. Hit me up in the comments. Good luck on Guild Wars. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.